Hello, welcome to a day full of budgets. This is my cash stuffing with placeholders for week 3 of August. So let's get started. I hope everybody is okay. I'm going to try and get this done as efficiently as I can. So I'm going to start off with food. We're getting straight stuck in today, guys. So it's usual 140 for food. Hoping not to spend this because we're away for a few days next week, and anything that doesn't get used is going to go into my annual home for my underestimated home insurance. Next is fuel. This month it's been getting £50 a week to build up for the coming months where we won't be able to put as much in. So it's going to get a 50 today, so I'm going to swap 150 for a 200. Okay, so we've got 200 and 20, 35. Apologies if the lighting's really bad today. When I'm not using natural light, I really struggle to get it looking okay. So family fun has, if you've watched my check-in video, you'll see how much I've spent out of all of these pots. So there's quite a bit less in here. So we had 50, 70, 90, 105. So I'm going to add in 50. So I'll take the 50 out and I'll put 100 in. So we've got 140, 155. So that will pay for our food at the night before we go on our holidays, and then some food breakfast at the airport. So my self-care is getting 15, so it's got 5 left, so I'm going to swap that for a 20. And I'll be using that tomorrow when my daughter's at a dance workshop, probably for lunch. So money for us is just getting a 10. So it's got 50, 70, 90, and then 100, 10, 20, 30. So it's got 130. It's getting a 10. So I'm going to swap all of this for 100. So we've got 140 in there, which is great. Building up really nicely. School is getting, so school's just got 100, well, actually it's got slightly under 100, but 100 for this, and then I'm going to put 50 in, so it's got 150. Clothes is getting skipped because I have already used it. Health is getting just a 10, just to start replenishing this because it's been depleted. Kids is getting 30, so there should be 65, so I'll put a 10 in and get 2 20s, so then that's at 95. So this pays for the children's pocket monies, any extra jobs they do, anything that the children need that aren't covered by anything else in the binders. Home is getting 45, so this is different to kind of annual home. This is for home repairs, anything we need for the house, things like that. So that has got 325, so 30, 50, 70, so 370, and then it's going to get 45, so it should have 370. So if I put the 5 in and take a 50, go. So it's got 370, 390, 410. Oh no, 415. Is that right? Yeah, 415. I'm getting better at my counting. If this does nothing else, but it teaches me to count. So clubs has got 140 and it's getting another 100, so I'll swap the 100 for a 2. So it's got 240. And that's my spendy binder done. So my next binder, ooh, that almost fell, is sort of medium to long term savings. So we've got tech. So these trackers are from Budget Saving Queen, they're lush. So in tech we've got 350, 70, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, so 470 in there, and it's going to get today 50. So if I put 350 in, and I'll see if I've got 4, yeah. So I'll put 350 back, and I will take a 400. So we've got 430 in the bank, 430, 430, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, or 500, 10, 20, 500, yes. So we've gone over the 500 mark, 520, that's amazing. So I'm over halfway of where I want to be. I'm hoping that with the kind of back to school and, you know, kids going back to universities, I might be able to find, oh my God, this is awful colouring, might be able to find some deals on a new laptop. So we'll see. How many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, is that right? I think I've just done 5. I'll double check it later. But that's coming along so nicely now. That one, brilliant. I'll put it that way actually. Although I don't know if it's all going to go in one. I might be a bit optimistic with that. Oh no, there we go, got it in. Oh, I'm really, really, really happy that we're over the 500 mark with tech. So debt's not getting any extra. So my 100 envelope challenge is going to get us 100 again. So from next month, it's going to be getting a lot lower amounts because we won't have the budget to be putting in £100 every week from next month. So we'll get £100 this week and next week. But after that, I'll be using some of the lower numbers. So we've got 720, but I'll do the 94 and the 6. Perfect. So this 100 envelope challenge is to pay off our car finance, or like the balloon payment when it in 4 years, or towards my oldest's university, which is in 2 years. So we'll see. I'm hoping I can do this at least twice by then. So pets is getting 15. So I've been spending out of this and not doing the tracker. So if I put 15 in here, I think the tracker is then right. So we've got 150, 70, 85. And if I find my calculator, I think 12 by 15 is 180. So because I've been spending and not marking off, I've now replenished. So we're back up to where the tracker should be. So that's good. And then I've got my new Save 250 tracker, which my son made, which is for some glasses. So it just gets £5 a week. So we're now up to 210, and I've got a lovely yellow. And then I'll probably book an optician's when we get back from our holidays, like towards the end of the summer. I'll probably book it for sometime in September. And I'll be there or thereabouts with this. And I'm making a meal out of putting this back. Oh my God, how awful. There we go. So that's that. Home fund, again, we've been spending out of this and I've not been taking off the tracker. So this home fund is our annuals. So just anything that we spend for the home yearly or quarterly, or, you know, insurance and wood and subscriptions and things like that. And it's actually getting £65. I've had to increase this from when I done my budget because our home insurance has gone up by like £160, which I haven't budgeted for. So I need to try and boost this as good as I can. So this needs 315 with the boost. So I'm just going to see if I've got a 300, which I do, and then 10 and a 5. So that's good. So 315, 40 lots, which is just over 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a bit. I think I'm going to leave it, and then next time it'll be right. Hopefully, if we can not, we're not due to spend anything out of here. So hopefully we'll have a few weeks with it topping up. So car maintenance, so this is for the little car, so it's just getting, so this just gets £20 a week. So we've got 250, 65, and now it's going to get another 20, so it's 285. So I'll just cross another one of those off. So this covers the car insurance, the car servicing, MOT, road tax. So everything related to that car is in this fund. And then the same with the electric car, but this gets £25 and may have to start getting more because the insurance on this has skyrocketed. So we've got 170 in here. I'm going to swap those 2 10s out for 20. So 170, and I'm going to add 25. So we've got 195 in here. Now we did spend out of this, and I added some back. So 195. So we should have nearly 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7. I think we're £5 away from having it, so I'm just going to cross it off. That's fine. We bought some items and then I had to send something back, so I put the refund back in. Nothing's due on this for about a year, so we have got time on our hands for this one, whereas the other car will need stuff sooner. So save 2,000 is getting £20. I need to clip all of these down to make them a bit smaller with my new corner cutter, which I haven't done yet. So, oh God, what a mess. So 1,350, 70, 80, and we're going to add 20. So that's going to colour the other half of this. So that's 1,400. So I might swap. Have I got off another 4? Yeah. So I'll swap that out for a 4. I'm going to probably put that back in the wrong place, aren't I? There we go. So put the 3 back, 50, the 20, and the 10 back. So that's now got £1,400 in there. So that's good. And then, so my work, again, I'm not sure if this is right because I've been taking stuff out. So we have got 250, 75, and I'm going to add 85. So if I add 85, it's going to be 360. So if I keep that there, put these out, so that'll be 350 and 60. There we go. So 360. So if I've added 85 and I've taken out 20, that's 65. So if I colour in a 70, although I was quite short last time, so I can't bother to add up today. But it's close to 70, so I'm going to colour the 70 and then fix it next time. I might get my son to look at these denominations. So he made this as well. He just used like different random denominations, so I might get him to adjust those slightly. We'll see how I get on. Just too hard for my brain to work out. Right, so holiday is getting 125. Ooh. And again, this tracker is from Budget Saving Queen. So we've got, so this isn't for our current holiday, this is for our next holiday, which is hopefully, we hope, a skiing holiday of some description. So we've got 2,150, 70, 90, and we're going to add 125 today. So if I put the 100 and get the 2, and then we want a 20 and a 5, which is, oh, I could do 310, couldn't I? So let's do 3 and then 10. And then it won't be too bulky in here. Ooh. Oh, rubbish. Okay, so we've now got 2,310.15, which is amazing. As I say, we haven't got anything booked, but I want to be saving as much as possible before we do have, you know, book something. So I'll put that back in. Awesome. And then we have none of these. So this £300 is going to be paid in next week. So I'll do that next week. And then there's one left, not in that one, in this one, which is Christmas. And I'm just going to be putting £60 in for Christmas. So we've got, so these pink ones my son also made, which are slowly making their way in, but I quite like to have all of the same in. So I might actually convert this one to all the pinks when I have enough made. So 250, 70, 95, and I don't think I've added the money in, have I? No, I haven't. So I'm going to add 60. So if I take, I don't know if I've got any more 300s. No, so I'm going to add, do you know what? If I take that out and I put that in and then I put a 10 in, that'll do. So 200, 300, 20, 40, 55, and an extra 10. It's all a bit messy, this video, I do apologise. I'm just acutely aware of the time, and I really need to get this done because I've got lots to do over the next couple of days. So I'm kind of rushing a little bit. Just trying to get this quickly done. Okay. Right, so that is all of the placeholder stuffing. So I've just added £1,125 worth of placeholders into my binders, and then I've got some cash. I've got 10, 20, 30, 45. As the usual, £15 is going to go to my husband, so I'll leave that to one side. And then I've got £30 that I let the dice decide where the money goes. Now, I've made some adjustments, although I've realised I've done it in green and I don't know whether you're going to be able to see that. So 1 is still family fun, 2 has gone from uniform and trips, so the school fund, to clothes, because we're pretty much done with uniforms and I've still got money budgeted for the rest of the month, but the clothes has been wiped. So clothes, and then we've got tech, emergency fund and home as usual. And the last one, instead of holiday, because we're about to go on holiday, and I've already converted all of our money to euros, I've put annuals, so annual home, because we need to build our home insurance. So I've got £30, which is part of the budget that I can play this game with, and we'll see where it goes. So home. If it comes to it and, you know, I haven't got the money for the insurance, then I will use this home pot. So this is kind of for things around the house, like renovations and things like that. So if it comes to it, I can always use this. So this has got 45 in cash already. So I'm just going to add another 10. I mean, we are still doing lots of renovations, so it is needed, but it's not as urgent as home insurance. So we'll see. 6. Oh yes, annuals. So again, I'm not going to adjust the tracker because I know the tracker is out, but I am going to put £10 into that one. So that's really good. And then so we've had one for home, one for annuals, and then I've got the last £10. It's going to go to perfect clothes. That could not have gone better. So let's put this into clothes. That's great. So I think I've got £20 in the bank left until the end of the month, until I start September's budget. So that extra 10 is going to be really useful because my son wants a pair of jeans for school, for starting sixth form. So with the £20 and that £10, that's his jeans sorted. Oh, so that makes me really happy. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Right, okay, I'm going to leave it there. Nice, short and sweet. Thank you so much for watching. Just one thing, so in my last video I thanked everybody for subscribing, and I'm still so grateful for everybody subscribing, and I thought I'd reached 150 subs. Well, I had, and then when I uploaded my last video and I looked, I'd lost 2. I was so sad. So if you're not subscribed, can you please subscribe so I can get back up to 150, and it will make me really, really happy. Thank you. I hope everybody is okay, and had a nice weekend, has a good week planned, and are having lots of sunshine. Bye.